All right, welcome back. So in the previous video, we were working on the quick selection tool. So I'm going to hit File, Save, and I want to close that out. And then let's do File, New. We're going to grab the default Photoshop size. And let's name this 05 Crop Tool. Okay, so what I want to do now is we're going to use the Crop tool. So go to the toolbar here and hover over this little icon here. And you can see that the crop tool, the keyboard shortcut for that is C. So if I hit C, it's going to put marks all around the canvas in this instance. So if I drag this down, it's going to crop out the top. If I drag it up, it's going to crop out the bottom. If I drag it to pull from the right, it's going to basically crop out all that. So that is the crop tool. Quite excellent, by the way. So if I hit the letter V to go back to the move tool and then hit Control Z, Z, and Control Z again, it'll take me back to how I started. All right. So now what we're going to do is we're going to look at the crop. It's a perspective crop tool. Okay, not the slice tool. Hold on. Okay, there we go. So if you right click, so if the crop tool is showing up, if you right click on it, go to the perspective crop tool. There you go. So it does the same thing, but it does it in a different way. And you can also do that. And like this. Pull it in like that. And there you go. So it's kind of like a 3D crop tool, really. All right, so you see this little star here? We need to hit File, Save, or Control S to save so that this will be saved on your desktop. So let's call it 05 Crop Tool. Okay, I'll hit Save. I'm going to hit V to go to the Move tool, and then let's go back to the Perspective Crop tool here and right-click, and we're going to go over the Slice tool and the Slice Select tool. So the Slice tool is mainly used for, or was used for, websites. They used to, and I'm sure they still use this in some places, but what they used to do was they would create a, I'm going to hit Control Z to undo this so I can show you a better example. So let me build you a quick little example here. So just make a new layer here. We're going to grab the marquee tool here, and we're going to build a navigation. So that's going to be our nav. And then we're going to build a little slideshow here. So let's put that here. Okay, and let's change the color to blue so I can give you the example in a better way. All right, so I'm going to label nav or layer 1 nav, and this is going to be slideshow. Okay, and then I'll move this on top so it makes sense. All right, so with the slice tool, what you can do is you can slice out the images. So let's say that you had 2 images here that you wanted to use for a website or for other projects, and then you wanted to select that tool. Okay, so this is what that's used for. Is the Slice Select tool is used to select a slice. So if you sliced up an image and you were going to optimize it for the web, then you can select it with the Slice Select tool. That's what the Slice tool is used for, mostly, is for web content, to optimize your website. Because if you look at this, if you were to upload this image, it's not very big, but if it was a bigger image, let's say it's a higher resolution, and it's a very big file, what they would do is they would slice up the image so that it would fit in a more optimized way for the web. That's the whole idea of it. Okay, so that in a nutshell is the Slice tool and the Slice Select tool. And again, the shortcut for that is C. All right, so once you hit C, what it's going to do is whatever tool you have set at the top, so in this case it's Crop tool, you'd have to go to the Crop tool and select the other tools that you want. Okay? All right, let's save again. So hit Control S. I'm going to hit OK. I'm going to close this one out, and I'll see you in the next lecture. Thanks for watching.